Thank you for coming in. Check out my shop. Check out my stuff. Check out my things. My mom's things, my things. I am Jan from Antiques from Karen. Not Karen. I'm Jan. Karen was my mom. But we're selling stuff tonight. This is going to be a little bit. Hi, Christina. Thanks for saying hello. I love it when people talk to me. So I have all kinds of stuff preloaded. I'm not on a raid train today. I'm just selling through stuff and trying to clear out some inventory. The flea market opens soon. Hello, Leona. Thank you for saying hello. I love that. Absolutely love that. That pinned item right there is my bat signal. My day's pretty good. Well, thank you for asking. I love it when there's people. That's my bat signal. I'm going to change the picture and I'm actually going to make it a bat signal. So you don't have to bid on it, but if you click on it and go into it and tag it, I always pin it when I am live. Hi, my Lana. And if you accidentally bid on it, you're getting stamps. So that's what that is. That's my bat signal. So I am going to take a peek at my auction tab, see if there's any pre-bids. There are not, so I'm gonna start running stuff. I have a very eclectic mix this evening of stuff. And the very first thing I pinned, I don't see, oh, here it is. This is a very, very old book, but I love the way the outside of the book looks. Look at all that embossing and stuff. And on this side, it's all golden. It's a very old poetry book, 1888. The spine is not on the outside of the book, but it is sort of on the inside of the book. So I'm seeing a lot of people using these as risers. This one is in very old condition, but it is beautiful. Beautiful old book. So I have a whole bunch of stuff, you guys. I really don't have any particular theme tonight. It's very rustic, primitive, but I just put everything into the shit. Did I really just run that for 30 seconds? We all do that. Every single seller, I swear to God, starts the first item at 30 seconds. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because we forget. We just want to go. We just want to do it. So I have super secret codes in my listings that help me figure out generally where they are. And so far, I'm batting a million and I've moved stuff around. Old tin. I will fix the 30-second thing. I have a lot of rusty, crusty things. We'll do 15 and 5. It is this big. No way! Oh, you know what I shipped in somebody's order? I am a sucker for minis. Fun fact. And one of my friends that I ordered a bunch of minis from, they had them all like individually wrapped and like shoved in the paper. And I didn't realize until later that I didn't open them all. And it was in the packing paper that I shoved in somebody else's bag. So I'm waiting for somebody to put a review that they were just like completely enamored with all the extra goodies that I gave them. Be like, can I buy those back? Because I really wanted them. Wind chimes. I don't have any wind chimes tonight unless you see some wind chimes. This is so, my God, I just lost the word. Bridgerton. So Bridgerton, this is a very antique brass inkwell. The little edge still works. The little glass insert is in there. It still has some ink. It's got 3 little feet that it stands on. And it is running. Did you see something that looks like wind chimes, purple mussels that I have listed? Or are you just looking for wind chimes in general? Thank you for looking at that. Rusty, crusty tractor seat. Because who doesn't need one in their life? On display. I think it's a tractor seat. Antique wind chimes, and I love your stuff. Oh, thank you so much. There is so much here. So I didn't source any of this stuff. My mom sourced all this stuff. She had an antique, well, she had booths, multiple booths at an antique co-op, and she curated this stuff over 40 some years, and I am selling through it. So there is a 20 by 60 barn that is still very, very full. It's about an eighth of what I started with, not kidding. And we have pretty much every category here. Let's see. I'm going to edit this guy, edit the starting price, drop it down because I've shown it a few times. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Confirm. And pin. And find it. There we go. This is a itty bitty little cross stitch, this big, on a wooden frame. The frame is really cute. You do need to do a little cleaning there because it does have a little water spot on it. I'm guessing something splashed on it, but it's little birds. It's all papered on the back. It's got the little hangy thing, and it is running. Take a look in the shop. It is a very eclectic mix tonight of all kinds of things. I have done some toy shows. I have a book show scheduled for this weekend, but I don't know if I am going to be able to do it. I might have to move it. Hello, AE Closet Co. Thank you for saying hello to me. I love it when people talk to me. It gets very, very lonely in here. Blue lid. This one is very cool. This is my dream kitchen. This is what I want my kitchen to look like. Wouldn't that be cool? These don't usually have the lids. It has the lids. It's very rusty crusty. Mrs. Leland's Golden Butter Bits candy tin. If you like the rusty crusty candy tins. These are really, really collectible. And if you guys see me run something and you're like, man, that price is a little high and nobody bids on it and I put it back after I run it, feel free to make me an offer because I'm not married to this stuff. This one is a cute little oil lamp. It does not have the hurricane glass on it, but it was made in Japan. And it is ceramic. And the wick goes up and down. You can still open it, fill it with oil. It's teeny tiny and it's really, really cute. I love the rust colored red on it. And the back is, you could also use this as a bookend. It's not that heavy though, because it's empty on the inside for oil. Very, very cute. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing a pretty laid back show tonight. I've done, oh my gosh, do I have antique frames? I have a lot of antique frames. And what I will probably do, I can start peppering them into the smaller ones in, but I have like big ones. There's like 2 aisles in the barn that are filled with artwork. Some of the frames are empty, some of them are not. So to answer your question, yes, I have them, but not in this show. I definitely moved things around, and I shouldn't have changed my little code for it. This is a very old, look at that cool mark on the bottom. 3 feet, little brass incense burner, or you can use it for decor. You can put a plant in it, which is what my mom did. She put plants in everything. Cute little tripod with the cool China mark. I think these are for those like little cone incense things. Not sure where to put things back because I've got them all out of place. This is an adorable little antique corn husk doll. She's really nicely done. She's got her little wicker basket. And she is this big. Her little hat. Cute little face. I've noticed that the corn husk stuff is coming back. Some of the corn husk figures and dolls did not survive the move from Mama's house. Have a couple of trivets. I actually have a lot of trivets in the barn, but I have a couple out here. This one is shaped like a teapot, and it's got a Delft Villeroy and Bach made in France tile in it. It has 2 of the little rubber feet. You would need to find 2 more rubber feet. And the back of that handle there says Taiwan. So I'm pretty sure that that's a marriage, being France and Taiwan, but it is cast iron. It is this big. Lovely little blue and white windmill Dutch scene. Love that. And again, if a price is too much and I run it and nobody bids on it, feel free to make an offer. I love to accept offers. This is another tin. They're kind of matchy-matchy. If you want them together, let me know. I can bundle them together. But this one is for the yellow lidded one. And it's got an old cast iron stove and a little store where they're buying stuff. That little guy looks like he's up to no good. And it has the yellow lid, which a lot of times they didn't. It's very rusty crusty on the inside. Candy tin. Very cute. I see an offer just came in for some toys that are in there from my toy show, and I will absolutely accept your any reasonable offer. Thank you. I do have lots of toys here. If you guys are looking for toys. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. accepting that. You can get up to 5 pounds for $9.21 for shipping. Thank you for that first purchase out of my bin. That makes me ring my bell because I love my bell. The bell makes me happy. Little cottagecore basket up here. Very cute with the little ducks on it. Basket is in very good condition. And it is about this big. Perfect for a plant or even fake plants. You can put one of those floral foam squares in there and stick all kinds of plants in it. Or it would be good for some chippy handled kitchen tools. Very cute. So if you guys are looking for anything in particular, let me know. Let's see, let's go to LA0, which is the left shelf. Kodak lamp. But right now I'm after this awesome scale. This would look beautiful up on a catwalk or on a counter in the corner. Goes up to 60 pounds. It's got really awesome personality and patina. Still works. Cool looking face. I gotta pin it. And that is running. Beautiful scale. Columbia Family Scale is what this one says. I have more here. I have a green one. I have a chrome colored one. Utensil pottery. Hi, Five and Dime. How are you? I'm doing a very slow paced. A very long week already. So I'm just kind of doing my thing here. Pre-bids are encouraged. They tell me where to focus. Casey Pottery. It's got the sponge painting all around the edges, and it's in like a forest green and burgundy. Thank you for looking at that. I'm going to drop the price on this. Mustard colored colander. Hopefully you can see the yellow in that light with the black rims. It says made in Hong Kong on the bottom, and it's a cute petite size, perfect for decor, but also in excellent condition. So you could still use it for berries or whatever you like. I do. I have so many toys. So many toys. So very many toys. If you want to see toys, we can certainly show some toys. Because why not? That's what you do when you've only got a couple people. So what I've been trying to do is I have been trying to... So these are the ones that they just bought out of the bin. Oh, no, I don't have any more of these. I mean, I have Tinker Toys, I have Legos, stuff like that, but not these specific ones. But the toys that are in the bin are all right here. I also could do some random pulls if you wanted to. Grandson likes to put things together, huh? Let me see what's in this bin. This bin is... This is more a little plush. My Little Ponies. These are random pulls. Yeah, look in the bin. I'm always randomly loading toys because there's so many categories in this barn. I get bored with the same thing. But if it's construction type, you know what I do have? I have the old Lincoln logs out in the barn. You remember those? I played with those as a kid. But I don't see any build 'em type things in this toy tote. And then this other bin here, it looks like it's plush. I have some... Oh, okay. I have a 3-year-old grandson and a 1-year-old grandson. So that gives me an idea. So I bet he loves puzzles. My 3-year-old grandson loves puzzles. Let me see. Yeah. And then when he loses all of the pieces, I keep the boxes because they all come in these boxes now. And I've been saving these and recreating these for my miniature shows. I do have some miniatures tonight if we wanted to do miniatures. That won't help with your grandson. Let's see. Oops, I'm under the wrong tab. There we go. Let me pin that there. And point you up here. I think we can move this light. Make the light go that way. See what kind of miniatures we have. Oh, that light is still very much in my face. We have little tiny snowmen. Little wind up vintage snowmen. That little guy is running. Yeah, this light's gonna have to go off because I'm gonna see spots. Hi, Donna. How are you? We have tiny little animals. I'm okay. I had a very, very long day at work, so I'm struggling to get my energy level where it usually is. So right now I am showing some minis just cuz. Got these little guys. Two little snowmen. Hi, Zebby. Thanks for visiting, you guys. I love it when someone talks to me. So I can also do a scan, but I would have to, we can go up like this. If you see something that you would like, I have a little side project going on my table over here. And for my miniatures, I really, really want to make a tray and put letters on it. So I was having whoa, aren't you looking sexy, Jan? I was having a conversation with ChatGPT and trying to create some labels for them. I also have some figurine size minis. Not like a mini, but have this adorable little unmarked, looks like ironstone pitcher with a basin. No chips, no cracks. And it says MG Japan on the bottom. Very cute. I don't mind miniature displays, personally. Let's see what else we've got here. I can start loading some other stuff. I did start loading some books. I don't know if you guys are interested in books. But I was on a raid train and I had the library. So I had started putting books together for it. And then I saw that there wasn't an enormous amount of people on the train. So I stopped loading. Let's see. We've got some very old ones in here. Let's see. These are the easy reader ones. This is lot 2. So you get 4 for 1 money. We have Hop on Pop. This one has seen some better days, but the inside is nice and clean. The Foot Book. These are the beginner readers. This one is Green Eggs and Ham, Dr. Seuss. And this one is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And those are running. It was a very long day at work today. So I don't know how long I will stay on. We drop the price on this because I've had it for a little bit. Pin. It's over here. It's got a purple hue on it because it's solarized. So this was actually on an old car. So it was attached to an old car where they actually put flowers in it, and it's got the hole where you can hang it, or you can make some sort of metal bracket for it. But this is a very old, beautiful, antique piece of glass that was originally a car vase, but can be so many things now. And it's got grapes on it. Grapes and grape leaves. Thank you for looking at that. This is very cool. This is cast iron, and it is an old popsicle maker. But because it's cast iron, you could also put it in the oven and make cake pops with it. That's running. Hard to hold up with one hand. Thanks, Christina. We could do more of a scan as well, since it's a very relatively small audience here. Let's see, fun pen. So let's take a look at what we've got. We've got some framed art up there. That is a 45 organizer. Very, very old brass planter. Utensil holder. Some old cameo ware. Beautiful bowl. Scales. I have a number of scales. That's a demijohn. Very, very antique glass bottle with basket woven around it. Also have some tins. Older tins. Aluminum kettle. It's a beautiful old picnic basket that's full of rag balls of fabric. We have a lot of books today because I was thinking about doing a book show, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep that. I might have to move it. Teacups. Those are in the bin, I think. Lantern. Oh, this is new. Look out this thing. I don't have it loaded, but I'm willing to load it. I don't really do clothes. It's marked Moina large, and it is all beaded. It's like heavy beading all the way around it. It's really gorgeous. I don't wear stuff like this, but it's a little shawl to go over something. And somebody did an enormous amount of beadwork on this. Wind chimes. I don't have any wind chimes today. Sorry. Isn't that pretty? Look at the detail on there. I mean, even just to like take it for the beads would be epic. I don't know what it weighs. Let me see what it weighs. Wow, it weighs 6 ounces by itself. I think I have some randoms loaded. Yep. So if anybody is interested in this beautiful beaded jacket, size large, that's running. Lots and lots and lots of beads. I have clothespins. Says 100% polyester, made in India. Dry clean only. Thank you for looking at that. Also found one of those calendar things. This one's got kittens all over it. Oh, thanks, Zebby. 1971. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thanks for coming in and saying hello. 1971 kitty cat linen calendar. Thanks for looking at that. This one I also found. This one's newer. This one's 2003. And look at all the butterflies. Oh, Kim, you're driving and whatnotting? Butterflies, 2003, running now for $3. And this is a kitchen towel size. Oh, good. But it does have an opening for a dowel. Thank you for looking at that. There's a fly in here bugging me. Let's see what this weighs. This one would be a medium. For you creative, crafty folk, it is a bag full of doll heads and doll parts. There's a ton of them in here. Some of them look like this. Some of them have eyeballs, but they're all like lady heads. They are plastic. There aren't any porcelain ones in here. This one looks even older with the hands. Oh, come on, you can come up with something freaky. Creepy freaky. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Tons of them in there. Woohoo! You ring my bell. Because I appreciate your purchase. That's a fun bag of stuff. Let's see what else I've got over here that I can do a random. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, stock up on them. Let's see what else I have in my random bin down here. Everything else is loaded. Preloaded, so you can look through any ginger jars or plates. I don't have any listed. I might have a couple in the. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I want to see that. I can't wait. And they were perfect, right? They were packed perfect. This is a little stained glass angel, hanging angel. This big. Awesome. Those were fun to pack, I'll tell you what. And this is some slag glass on the inside of the angel. And here is another angel, green one. She's tooting her horn. I just got a little fish line on them. My mom would hang these in the windows, up off the top of the windows. She's cute. And then this one is shaped just like the pink one, but it's got teal glass. You never see teal. And then the wings are slag glass. We're just going through some random stuff. Like I said, the shop is loaded from some previous short shows that I did. Let's see what this guy weighs. This guy's cute. Yeah. He's got a porcelain ceramic head, and he is dressed to the nines in a satin suit. He is this big. He is so fancy. Look at that bow tie. He's running. Thank you, Circle H Sisters. I appreciate you. He's great. Somebody spent a lot of time making his outfit. First purchase? Welcome to my mama's barn. Let's see what this one weighs. This one's a little bit, this one's a medium. This is a entire package of rubber stamps that have never been used. The whole alphabet plus some punctuation. And the little stamps are, they're the size of a dice, but a little bit longer. They've never been stamped. I opened it for the first time. Very cool set. So right now I have a little side project going, and I'm trying to create little itty bitty brass little plaques for my trinket shelf because I want to number them to do minis because I love minis. Here's another random. We're just doing some random stuff because everything is loaded. This is a velvet Christmas stocking. It does have a little damage there, but the beadwork is impressive. They're all glass beads. Gorgeous. And it's a standard size stocking. So I am Jan, selling antiques from Karen. Karen was my mom. All this stuff was curated by my mom. The shop is loaded. My auction tab is loaded. And I'm going to keep loading forever and ever. If you see something in the bin that you would like, please send an offer. Don't pay the full price when I'm live. I am absolutely happy to drop prices on anything that's in the bin. If it's in the bin, it means that I've already showed it. But it doesn't mean an enormous amount of people have seen it. It just means that I'm sick of picking it up. What else we got here? We got some smalls. Anybody interested in wades? Have some wades. I have trains. If anyone is interested in trains, we have, these were Hallmark ornaments, I think, but they are small. We'll run two of these together. for 2 small Hallmark, I suspect, trains. Also have some wades. I have animal wades, wade whimsies, if anyone is interested in those. Let's see what else is in our random bin here. Things that I'm supposed to be listing, but haven't. Let's see. Let me go to random small. This is one of those old copper little jello mold things. It's copper on that side, metal on that side. Has the little wall hangy thing. And that is running. I should turn this back where we've got more light. There we go. Little copper jello mold. This is one of those little tiny, it says Frederick something, but it's the pinch arms. You remember the pinch arms on the little bunny? He's running. He's little. Pinch arms. I have a little Munchie one on my tablet stand. Small tin. I'm just going through my random bucket here. Everything else is loaded. Small Christmas tin. Very clean inside. Size of a soup can. That is upside down. Little skaters. Thank you, Circle H sisters. Appreciate you so much. I'm glad that you guys seem to like random stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, there's a little tiny butter pat. Well, I mean, is it a butter pat? I have no idea. It's lusterware, and it's got flowers on it, and it says made in Japan on the back. You can put butter on it. It does have some mature cracks that are difficult to see. Don't know how to show them to you. That light doesn't work either. Well, it has a little bit of damage, so we're just going to run it as a small, but it's cute. It is 4.25 inches. Thank you for looking at that. I'm going to just check my pre-bid button here and see if anybody has found anything that they want me to run. Don't see any. This one's kind of neat. This is a wooden hand-carved bird knife. No idea. Somebody was whittling, I guess. Need a ruler. It is 7 3/4 inches tall. and it is completely made of wood, and it is very light, and it's running. It's different. Thank you, Circle H Sisters. You're going to have a great box. Great box. Let's see what else we got. Got another stained glass piece. I'm very confused as to what this one's heavier. This would be a medium. This is, it's got what looks to be like a turquoise cabochon up in the top. And then it's got this textured glass. Almost looks like a wing. And then it has this little brass, I don't know what, on it. I don't understand what this piece is supposed to be. I'm going to call it a salvage piece. But if you're very creative, you can figure out a way to decorate with it. And it's, somebody did the wire. It looks like a wing to me, but it could be a flame. I don't know if that is real turquoise. I have no idea. I didn't check. Thank you for looking at that. This, let me see what this weighs. This would be a medium. This is an old insulator. You take 3. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me change it. I just got to keep that weight on there. So that $3 is running for this piece. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got to send me a picture of whatever you do with it. It's very cool. Insulator says made in the USA. It's got lots of flea bites all around it. Flea bites in there. This is definitely a salvage piece, but it's a beautiful color. That's running. Thank you for asking, Circle. I appreciate that. Thanks for looking at that. Put that over on that shelf. That shouldn't be in there. Let's see. Where's my small? There it is. This is a carved signed duck. Says by Dave Hugbess, 96. It's got weathered on the side here. It's a really cute duck. That is running. Thank you, Circle. That's a great grab. Probably should have looked that up. Thank you, Rubber Duck. Sold. It's a Rubber Duck. Thank you. Here's another small wooden thing. Says LaCoy. Let's see. Can't pronounce that name. West Germany. this was made. Little tiny train. All wood. I'm running randoms, you guys, because the shop is like totally loaded. So if you want to see something that's in the shop, let me know. I think that this one is actually... It might be in the bin. Welcome in, welcome in. Checking my inventory for this little kit here. Maybe it's under the inactive. Yeah, there it is. Add that in. Thank you, Kim. This is a very, very old, it's gold leather with a metal zipper. And you open it up and it says Yorkshire, Austria. And I'm pretty sure that these are Bakelite, but it's got all of the pieces for a nail kit that is running. Little leather nail kit. It'd look cute in a bathroom, like a man's bathroom display. It's got 2 sets of curved scissors. Thank you for looking at that. This is a little heavier. This is, it's metal on the back. I don't know if it's magnetic. I should check that. It is magnetic. It's magnetic, and it is got all of these amber stones all the way around a mirror. And the diameter is 5.5. I'm guessing that those are glass. There's the light so that you can see that they're like root beer colored stones. That's a cool view. Thank you for looking at that. Oh, here's another little copper thing. We run these together. Oh, I just saw that Jantique's Barn Chicks just bought something out of my bin, and I actually don't have those. I don't have those anymore, so I will cancel that. I don't know if I can cancel it while I'm live, but I will refund you. Let's see, actions. Oh, I don't know how to do that. How funny is that? I mean, it's not funny. but I actually just sold that on another platform just before I went live. But I have more of them, so I can look around and maybe, let me double check that that's the one. Bear with me a second, you guys. What are the odds? Let's see. G011. Orders. Yep, that's the exact one. So I will cancel that and refund you, Jan. That is my fault. I should have taken that out. All right, let's go back to small random. I found another little copper thing. One's a pineapple and one's a jello mold. And they both have the little hangy things to go on the wall. They are very small. Hello, Zebby. Thank you, thank you. Jan, I feel bad. That was like your first purchase. And we're both Jans. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate you. We have a tiny little Boyd bear. I guess that these are like something special. The Feel Better Boyd bear, they're bendy. I don't know. He's got his tag. That's running. For the tiny little Boyd bear. Look these up. I'm not kidding. I don't understand why they're. Thank you, Sabrina. Look that one up, honey. It's a cutie. Did you see the bunny while you're doing littles? The bunny with the squeezy hands. Oh, you do know. Okay, good. It's the bunny with the squeezy hands. It's very fuzzy. This was mine when I was a kid. I don't think this is a Boyd's. No. Thank you for looking at him again. Have another little tiny tin. Something's in it. So let me see what's in it. There is a safety pin in it. So the safety pin. So this is a tiny little tin. Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C. It is very small. My guess about 3 inches. There's just a safety pin in it. And that is running. Yeah, that's a good one. Circle Sisters, thank you for your bid. Thank you, Circle Sisters. Oh, look at you. You probably got a coupon or something. You unlocked something. This one is a tiny, very collectible tobacco tin. It's got a lady on the front. Check and see, Circle Sisters. You got some kind of coupon. It's got the little tax stamp still on it. And there's a couple of little window glacier points in there. And that is running. Hello, Five and Dime. Welcome back. We are so chill today. This is so chill for Jan. Jan is not usually chill. Here's another tin that I've got out here today. It's got very cool edges. This would make a great riser. And it's got a doll. Did you have a chill show? Sometimes it's okay, you know. People are used to pretty high energy from me, but sometimes I can be chill too. All right, honey. I will take a look at that. Thank you for doing that. We're getting ready to start filling our trailer for our local flea market. I do actually pretty well at the flea market. I try to take things I don't want to ship. Oh, this is the cute little cross stitch. I love that you love this. Here's the back. And here's the front. You do want to use a little, believe it or not, baby wipes will take a lot of little stain looking things. And this is just an adorable little wooden frame that is running. What a great box you've got going here, Circle. This is like my kind of stuff that you're picking. Hi, Farmhouse Junker. Thanks for coming in and thank you for saying hello. I love it when people interact with me. Thank you so much for your purchase. Unique Mom, welcome in. My shop is loaded, you guys. Has it been a while? I think I was watching you. No, you're fine making dinner. I think I was watching you not that long ago. You bet I would. Thank you for asking. Pin that and change it to 5. I have a lot of tins. A lot of tins. This is a really nice one. I like the shape. I like the way it looks. You are very welcome. Yeah, anything, if I run something, you guys, and nobody bids on it, there you go. Now you've got a coupon too. And nobody bids on it and you want to make an offer, you are absolutely allowed to do that here. 100%. I have these other tins that I was showing earlier. I'm more than willing to drop the price on these as well. Okay, well that's very strange there. Let me pin it and edit it here. This is the Mrs. Leland butter tin, all rusty crusty. They don't usually have the top. I will drop that down to 9 if anyone is interested. Yeah, this is super cute. I have the other one with the yellow lid too. That's got a lot of character. Lots of character. Let me see if I have any other tins. If anyone is interested in this one, I will drop the price on that one as well. That's okay. You come back now, you hear? Let's see. I don't have my tin bucket in here. I could do random pulls on tins. You guys let me know what you want me to look for. There's all kinds of stuff loaded. All different categories. There are books loaded. I can show you some of my children's books because I have that box right here. I have a book show scheduled, and I can read book lots. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that show. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Let me make sure that I am still following you. There you go. I do have Wade's. Anne of Green Gables I have not gone and looked for yet, but I have a note. I have a note to do it. See you later. Here are 3. These are in excellent, like almost like new, these 3 books. Those are running. Thank you, Rubber Duck. Hi, Liz. I'm actually having a very chill show today. Thank you, Rubber Duck. This one is a beautiful leather-bound book. Gorgeous. I love the way all the edges are worn away. This one has my grandmother's name in it. Let me check the date. The Bible Story, Volume 5, Songs of the Ages. This one is 1906. But I love the way that it's worn on the edges. Isn't that cool? Beautiful book. Gorgeous riser. I gotta find Sabrina a butter-colored book. She wants a butter-colored book. This is that. This is in beautiful shape. Really, really beautiful shape. It is definitely a mustard yellow. And it's small and sweet, like for berries. And that is running. Thank you, Donna. Oh, were you not feeling well? Thank you so much, Donna. First purchase. Get to ring my bell. All right, somebody wanted to see some Wades. So let me get my little bowl here so I can put the Wades in the bowl so it's easier to see. It's because it was your first purchase, honey. I don't use my phone. I use my tablet. So this ought to be interesting on how to show these without knocking them over. Not so much. Best to move the tablet, I think. So we'll put these right here. And we'll move the tablet to it. Oop, there's more weights. Let me pin those. I know. Okay. So you get to pick. Let me get some light down there. That's better. And somehow hit the run button. I think I hit it. Nope. Those are running. Thank you, Zabby. Which one would you like? That light is terrible. Let me put it down lower. Put it here. Oh, that's better. Oh, what's happening? Something's happening. There's people coming in. Did I get a raid? Hi! Hi, I'm Jan. Thank you for the homespun cottage. Thank you so much, Donna, for pinning that. I appreciate you guys. Let me do a quick introduction and then we're going to figure out what Zebby said way up there. I am Jan from Antiques from Karen. Karen was my mom, and my mom was an antique dealer for like 40 years, and she passed away, and I'm an only child, and I got it all, and I have a 20 by 60 barn full of stuff, vintage stuff, all different kinds of categories, and I'm selling through it. So that's what we're doing today. My shop is super loaded. The buy it now, the auction tab. I'm doing random pulls. I'm usually very energetic and fun and telling stories, but I had a really long day at work. So I'm a little more chill than I usually am. I think Sabrina said whale. I think she just picked a whale. Yes. Thank you, Sabrina, for your purchase. Yes, let me do a quick scan for you guys. We were doing wades, and we're going to go back to doing wades. Hi, Wheezy. I have pottery. I have scales. I have brass. Shop and bin is loaded. I have old, weird-looking appliances. I have books loaded. I have toys loaded. I have lamps. I have glass. I have cast iron. I have salvage. I have figurines. I have an enormous amount of stuff. Let me add a couple of mods real quick. to help me out if you guys want to stick around. Five and dime. And there we go. So if you guys see anything that you want me to run, pre-bids are encouraged, or you can just shout it out in the chat. We have all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go back to running weights until you guys start yelling at me to do something different. So we were just looking at these weights right here. And I am going to... Well, wait, it must not have a quantity. Can I see the portal? You bet your patootie you can see the portal. Let me show you the portal. Because I want to sell the portal. That is pinned. So this is very heavy brass. It is big. It's got the hinge. It's got these little clamps here that you can close the portal with. Hold on. This is a weird angle. So you can seal it shut. If you get this, I want to see what you do with it, because it's really, really epic. Thank you, Termini and Time. This is a great get. There are some really, really unique things in this barn. I can't even begin to tell you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your purchase. I can show you. I have scales. Yeah, there's a lot of unique. Can you see the amber glass behind me? The amber glass I don't have listed. Let me make I actually bought this from Donna. Let me make a listing for this. You let me know if you want me to. It's a beautiful candy jar with a lid. Was a total impulse buy. All right, I will make a listing for you. Total impulse buy on my part. So I had buyer's guilt. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful candy dish. Hold on, let me just quick make a listing for it. Now it does have some call outs. It does have some chips inside the lid. Some itty bitty, and it is Fenton. Let me create that. Take a very terrible photo of it. Add photo. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Everything is locked and loaded. I'm going to put as is on here, but I'm going to show you that the call outs are not a bad thing. Condition, we'll put damaged just to cover our butt. And it weighs 2 pounds. I don't know how people do this so fast. All right. Should be in there now. I don't know if Homespun Cottage is still in here, but I absolutely appreciate the raid and I hope you guys are following. Well, of course you're following them. You were in there. So this is really beautiful. And this feels, you know how with cut glass, if you press really hard, you can actually cut yourself? That's how this feels. It looks like pressed glass, but it feels like cut glass. So the daisy and buttons goes all the way through the bottom. The color is gorge, so gorge, and it has the cutouts on the lid for the candy dish. See how it looks like a little pail? There's actually holes. Just kidding, not a hole. I thought that was a hole. It's not a hole. It's glass. It's complete. But when you take a really close look at the inside, I mean, you have to make an incredibly close look. There is a little bit of a chip right there. There is a little bit of a chip right there. So it's a little rough on the inside. So don't lick the top. If you lick the top, you will probably cut your tongue. But if you're just opening it and closing it to get candy, the chips don't matter. It is this big. It is beautiful. And I am going to run it. Pretty, pretty. No obligation whatsoever. What, not to lick it? Thank you for looking at that. Yeah, don't lick the candy dish. Don't lick the candy dish. That would be bad. Anything else you guys want to see before I just start running random stuff again? Let me see here. Wood pieces. Yeah. There's so much wood in this barn. Let's show you this one. I'm guessing that this is a coaster set, but it could be something totally different. So if you look at, so I'm going to take these out for a second. If you look at it just like this, then it's got one coaster. But this is beautiful. This is definitely turned. You can see the mark from the lathe. And then the coaster goes in it. These, I think, were from something totally different. And she decided that they would make great coasters. Could be from a game. Some of them are red, some of them are green. And they were all in there together like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to call it a coaster set. You can make wheels out of it. You can play shuffleboard with them. It's beautiful and different and weird. And yeah. Or you could use them as bases. Also have a very cool, I feel like somebody made this. I feel like this was done before knife blocks were knife blocks. This is so cool looking. So you can see that somebody actually had knives in here at one point, but you could also put utensils in here. Did I put a measurement? I don't think I put a measurement in there. It is 14 inches across, 2.5 inches wide. And it is the coolest thing to do a million different things with. Isn't that wild? I love the way that looks. I personally am starting to run out of wall space. So it can go on the wall, it can go on the shelf. Thank you, Rubber Duck, for your bid. MJ, I appreciate you. Love that piece. I have some wooden art. This is a sunflower. I want to say it's rudbeckia, but it's very cool. It kind of looks like tramp art to me. So it's someone has engraved the sides. It's got burlap on the back behind it. And somebody made all these little leaves and flowers. It's bigger than my head. And it's just hanging on this beautiful string. But that is like the coolest primitive. I love that. Isn't that pretty? We have lots of wood things. That's a great piece. You guys, if I run something and nobody bids on it and you want it, but you think my price is too high, if I've already run it, make me an offer. I will probably take it. I do have horse pieces. Don't have them all in here. This is just one of my little random pulls for tonight. This one's not loaded. This is needlepoint, and it's this big. And somebody made this, and they made a bridle for it, and it must have been stuck to something because it's got like, you know, hard, like it was pulled off of something. So this would be a salvage needlepoint piece with a bridle, but it's very cool looking. I have some thank you, MZ Teach. First purchase. Appreciate you. I have some much higher end horse pieces as well. I actually have an antique leather sleigh bells set, which I don't have it loaded, but I have it. We're still running some wood stuff. Thank you for asking questions. And if you guys really are looking for unique things, send me a message and I will definitely send you pictures of what I have. Here's another wood piece. I don't think this is crazy vintage because it really looks laser cut to me. But it's just a little birdhouse with a little jute. Horse bookends train behind you. That's a little Japanese oil lamp. This little birdhouse is running. There's about 200 lamps in the barn. Hi, Pat Doodles! That's my friend Pat, you guys. If you have any interest in dolls whatsoever, Pat has spent the majority of her life appraising and loving dolls. Yes, I can do that now. And she sells on a regular basis on Whatnot, has a doll show. She can also, you can also pay her to appraise dolls for you. This is the little ceramic oil lamp. It's this small, marked Japan on the bottom. And it's got a threaded, and this still goes up and down. Hi, Kate. Thank you, Dopamine Luxury. I appreciate you. First purchase. Fantastic. I love that you guys are coming to see me today. Let's get some wood stuff back. The shop is loaded. Pretty much everything behind me is preloaded. I'm typing in wood. Where's my other... Oh, here's another cool wood piece that I have. I also have lamps. Did I mention that I have lamps? So I've been starting to bring them in here and clean them up. But I have antique lamps like you would not believe in this place. This one is crazy cool. So if you are interested in stuff like this, I will definitely be doing some shows that are specific to lamps. So this is the lap desk. This has a slot in here. Beautiful wood, beautiful finish. Compartments on the inside. So you could put your laptop on the lap desk, but I actually used this when I was doing needlepoint and stuff like that because I have kitty cats and they would try to jump up on me while I was doing something and I would slam the lid shut and they wouldn't mess up any of my stuff. So this is a very nice, handy piece to do if you're playing with small things. There is one call out that is very difficult to see, but the little joiner piece of wood right there is missing, but it is in beautiful condition. It's gorgeous. We can ship anything from here. My friend Kim was in here earlier. She received 2 antique Coca-Cola crates from us, exactly the way that she saw them. Thank you for looking at that. Here's another lamp that I've started to clean up, and I actually feel like I want to rewire this thing and put in these crazy bulbs that I found. I found flicker bulbs that are the Edison size. They actually have adapters. This thing is just wild. Copper. Oh yeah, there are some amazing lamps in here. And because I'm starting to sell stuff and make some room, I can actually bring some of these projects and work on them. Let me scroll back up. Oh yes, what's the one behind you? The lamp? Were you asking about that lamp? The Kodak lamp? This is the Kodak lamp. 1960s, and it is in beautiful condition. This actually bends so that you can angle the light if you wanted to. These are highly collectible now. And this one is in beautiful shape. All the wiring is perfect. This was actually set up. My mom worked at Kodak for 25 years, and this one was actually set up in the house. I was planning on listing it, on the bay. But Whatnot is my primary platform, so I want to definitely bring all of my things here first. As many times as I can possibly do. We also have a bunch of hardware. We also have brass. There's lots of picture frames. Let's see here. There is such an eclectic mix of stuff. It's a beautiful frame. This does not have convex glass. It has flat glass. But this is gorgeous. My mom was very into dolls when she was in college and when she was younger. There is a call out. This piece here and this piece here are disconnected, but they fit together beautifully. So this is a satin background. She put cotton in there with a cute little doll. You can certainly take that out and put something just as amazing inside of it. But this is a beautiful piece. This makes me think of Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. It's like the perfect size for that. And this is running. Gorgeous piece. If you guys want to see anything in particular, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything. If you want me to, if you're looking for specific things, like you're a collector of insert question, insert something there, tell me and I will look for it in the barn. I do not source. This is all curated by my mother. This is one of those old mail organizers, and it's got all the numbers here. Yes, the barn is the source. It's got 31 numbers there. This would be perfect for a whatnot seller to separate and keep their giveaways, their ephemera stickers and stuff like that. It's got 2 little drawers on it. This little drawer needs a little knobby thing, but if I had it, I would probably put different knobs on it. All wood on the outside. The inside of the drawers are, you know, that press wood pulp stuff, and the inside of the drawers there. But this is in great shape. Awesome shape. So far I'm showing everything that is wood because somebody asked about wood stuff, so that's what I'm showing you right now. Rolling pins. We have a couple of rolling pins. Those are wooden. We have 2 of these. There are 30 more in the barn. I just grab a couple at a time, bring them out. This one's got red chippy handles, and it still spins. This one is more uniform, no cracks in the wood, anything like that. These were definitely used in the kitchen. Thank you for looking at those. Let's see, what else do we have? That's wood. I have old hardware. I have older books here. Cast iron. Some sewing machine drawers. This is another wooden shelf. This is beautiful. I feel like this came off the top of a dresser, but if you open the drawers, you can see that hole where the light goes through. That's how it would attach to the wall. It does not have a plate lip on it, but it's really, really pretty. And you could certainly router out a plate lip if you wanted to. Or I could have Babes do it. You say, Jan, I bought that shelf and I need a plate lip on it. I could make Babes put a plate lip on it. 28 inches across. It's painted brown. It's not chippy or distressed. It could be. Little sandpaper block. Glass knobs. This would be great for trinkets. It's got some width on the top of the shelf. Thank you for looking at that. Have some advertising pieces. The shelf is 28 inches long. The brown one. This one is 28 inches long. So if I put my arm out, can't reach the end of it. It's pretty substantial length. I can run it again. with the glass knobs, with the Chippendale. You bet. With the Chippendale curve on the top of the shelf. Thank you for looking. There are many other shelves that I just don't have loaded yet, that I will keep loading. These are some Rusty Crusty. Just checking my pre-bids to make sure not everybody likes to talk. These are antique casters. So they're 3 and they have the 3 wheels and they are perfectly rusty. And you would definitely need to lube the wheels, but they would use these under the big cast iron stoves. But you can use them as decor. It's actually a set of 4. These wheels are metal. I know. You could use them for so many things. They're really cool. But that's what they were for. They were for, I will run them again. There you go. Thank you, Dakota. Yeah. You're fine. I will. First purchase? I appreciate you. That was the whole goal. First purchase, welcome to Mama's Barn. Right now we're showing cast iron. Let's see. Are the wheels wood or metal? Okay, I don't think I missed any other. Elrich needs a longer shelf. This is also cast iron. Cool. Right? It's a popsicle maker. And it is, let me show you the cover here. So it's all embossed on the top. It's a popsicle maker. All of those little poles go into the popsicle. I, as a kid, actually had lemonade popsicles out of this thing. You warm up the cast iron, but what my mom also did was she poured cake batter in these, and she made cake pops out of these. And it is very heavy, so I'm not going to hold it for very long. But you asked to see cast iron. I think the bottom, these things are cast aluminum on this piece. But it is heavy. Super heavy. We also have hardware. This is just some of the hardware. There is a ton of hardware. Yes, please follow each other. And if you are a seller on this platform, definitely drop your emojis in the chat so that you can follow each other, because this platform is 100% all about community. Look at this cool door knocker. Isn't that wild? Love that. This big. That's cool. Need that on the bathroom. Put it on the bathroom door. And all of The dirt is free. I will even add some if you like. Oh, right? You got to put it up high enough so they can't reach it. What else I got? I put these in envelopes. So those are the chrome ones. So these are also cast iron. Yeah, the bathroom would be perfect. Let's see. So these are, didn't break. But man, that sure surprised me. Holy cow. These are cast iron. I did not expect that piece to come out. But I have many sets of this. So it's on the floor somewhere. So let me get a different set. And not hold it by the pin. Duh. It's a door frame. They have these. These are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So when you close them, they've got all of the detail on the hinges with the steeple top. Gorgeous. There's a couple of these that have some chippy paint on them. There's one that has like a cream colored paint. I couldn't believe what these were going for online. They were going for like $150. I'm like, that's a very specific audience. So I was like, well, maybe somebody will come up with something to do with these as salvage pieces. Because I did a salvage raid train. That was awesome. I hope that I get invited back to that, man. I could do salvage all day, every day. This one's one of the ones with the paint, with some of the paint on it. And then there is, pretty sure she stole this off of the building at Harvard. Oh, you gotta spell it right. Look at that. That is cast. That is some heavy, heavy stuff. Well, we should make one. We should make our own train. But if anybody is looking for, I'm much lower energy than I usually am, just because it's been a long week. I do work full time. But man, I need trains because I cannot get online and do this often enough to hit the big leagues, you know? This one's breathtaking. This one's over 150 years old. Pretty sure it is solid copper on brass. Look at the detail on it. It's big. It is huge. 5.5 inches. It's got the little steeple tops on it. Tapered. This is heavy. So heavy. That's running. Oh my God, right? Definitely. Buy it for the parents that paid the tuition. Here you go. You had to sell a kidney to send your kid to school. We have more cast iron. That was the last request I got, was to run cast iron stuff. So that's what I'm doing. These are cool. So when I found these, I thought that they were big fat jacks. Look at that. They're not big fat jacks. They're actually from the Civil War, and they would throw handfuls of these down to make it puncture the boots of the men and hurt the horses to slow down the troops. Tell me that's not a cool find. Caltrops. Trinket shelves. I have a couple. Cast iron caltrops. I think I have a couple loaded. I have a lot in the barn. Also have a beautiful set of brackets for a shelf. If you want to get an old piece of barn wood or something. These are pristine. These are super vintage, but I actually found them in an old paper bag with the receipt still in it. So somebody bought this in like the 40s, and it was in the hardware store bag, and they never used them. They're big, beautiful, cast iron, heavy, gorgeous, basically new old stock. I don't even know if that can happen. And because it's in an acid-free paper bag, there's no patina on them whatsoever. Gorgeous. I would. I absolutely would. There you go. Now they're running for 15. Thank you for asking. You guys are welcome to ask for lower prices here. If I run something and it doesn't sell and you want it, I will still be here. Thank you, Collectibles Not Clutter. I appreciate you. I will still be here. And like I said, I work full time. So I can't go on as often as the other one. Here's one of those cottage core trinket shelves with the heart on it. So this one is distressed wood. So it's got the little heart down there, and somebody did the sanding on it. 18 by 11.5 by 2.5 inch wide. And that is running. Country blue color. And this one, I would recommend that you put like a textured wallpaper or something over a cardboard back and attach it. Did I run that? Let me run it. I don't know if I ran it. I was looking at the shelf on the camera. Beautiful color. Thank you for looking at that. I do have some printer tray drawers, but until I'm done selling minis, I'm not going to sell the drawers. I think the other little heart shelf sold, and then I've got the longer shelf, the 28-inch shelf. This one here with the glass knobs. Let me know if you want me to run that. 28 inches long on that. Let's see. Don't see any pre-bids, so I'm going to go back to showing you some of these random book lots. So I have a couple of different ones of these. So this one has 4 books. It's got Griswold, Sid Hoff. This is an I Can Read book. Tigger is Unbounced. Thank you, MZ Teach. Ring Rooster, Queen Hen. Days with Frog and Toad. And Disney's Yearbook 1982 is in this lot of books. And these, I've put them together so that, you know, if you wanted to do a display in a children's room, you could do them as risers too. These are all hardcover except for that Pooh one. This one is Dr. Seuss. One Fish, Green Eggs and Ham. The Foot Book. And Hop on Pop. This one has some damage to the back cover, but the insides of the book are in excellent condition. This one I think is another Dr. Seuss lot. The Cat in the Hat, classic. Green Eggs and Ham. The Foot Book. And Hop on Pop. And those are running. If you're a grandparent, Dr. Seuss is by far the most entertaining read that you can do, because you can do like voices and you get to rhyme and it's fun. I love being a grandma. Love, love, love being a grandma. So in this lot, this has a book that I have some history. Fun fact, I used to sell on YouTube. And there was one day where Pat and I were doing a book show, and I think we were on for like 8 hours. I think it was like Super Bowl Sunday or something like that. We actually took a book break and I read The Duck on the Truck. The Duck on the Truck. I Wish I Had Duck Feet. Are You My Mother? And a Bernstein Bear book. The Big Honey Hunt. I would. What would you offer? I have a big one too. I have a huge Tiffany style hanging Kodak lamp that she never took out of the box. So it's like brand new condition. And this is the last one. This one is the Fire Cat, which can go for an enormous amount of money. But this is, I think, a book club version. Willie the Squouse. This is the anthropomorphic pile. Mother Rabbit's Son Tom. And Santa's Moose. I would. I will run it. Thank you for asking. And so discreetly. Thank you for looking at those. All right, we have some interest in that beautiful Kodak lamp that is in beautiful condition. So we are going to, would you do that for 12? The last lot, I will run that for 12 for you. We are going to drop the starting bid on this lamp. And that is running. Beautiful condition. Thank you, Dopamine Luxury, for your bid. You will enjoy this. It's a piece of my family's history going to yours. Thank you so much. And let me know if you have an interest in the Kodak one, obviously the big hanging one that's in brand new. Oh, look, now you have a coupon. I will send you a picture of it, and if you're interested, I will let you have first dibs at it, and I will load it in my bin, and you may have it. So just let me know if you are interested in seeing it. I need to go buy a box for it. All right, we're going to go back to that last lot of books. Okay, send me a message so I don't forget. Book. Thank you. Okay, we're going to pen this one. This one was the anthropomorphic lot. Santa's Moose. The Fire Cat. Willie the Squouse. And Mother Rabbit's son Tom. And we are going to start that at a lower price at $12, and that's running. Thank you, MJ. Great set of books. Thank you so much. Put that over there. If anybody wants to see anything that is loaded in the shop, just let me know. This one is a 3-book lot. This one is The Big Bunny and the Magic Show. This is a thin paperback book. Great illustrations. Totally anthropomorphic. Paddington's Garden. This is also a paperback. And it has a little bit of dirt in the cover. And it feels a little, like rough on the front. But on the inside and everything, it is beautiful. The watercolor. Do I have any marbles? Yes, I do. And then this one, McBroom Tells a Lie. This one is a discard library book. I'm going to have to send you pictures because I don't have them in here, and there are many. There are gallon jars of marbles. Three books, one money. Thank you for looking at that. Trying to keep them all nice. This lot is all Bernstein Bears. There's 3 of them. This one is The Bear's Vacation. Beautiful condition on the inside and the outside on that one. This one's much older. This was definitely one of my books, and it was at my grandparents' house. It's got a little bit of dirt and stuff on the edges there, but the inside is pretty good. The cover, well loved and read a lot. And the bike lesson. So 3 Bernstein Bear books running for one money. These are all hardcovers. This one was not mine. These 2 were. Thank you for looking at those. These two are called Serendipity books. Kevin Cosgrove. And they are in beautiful, like almost brand new condition. The Gnome from Gnome and The Weedle on the Needle. And they are, I think it's also illustrated by Kevin. Nope, Robin James is the illustrator. That's the little purple dragon in the Serendipity books. And beautiful illustrations. Lovely story. 2 for 1 money. Thank you, MJ. These are nice. And thank you for your purchase. These two are much older. Trying to find my listing for them. If you guys see anything loaded in the shop or the bin that you want to see, let me know. These are 1960s. So this one is Theo Lesage. Come over to my house. Significant wear on the cover there, but they are much older. This one has the Crest Children written inside. Love those 60s imaging. And then Little Black Goes to Circus. This is the same author that did Black Stallion. Love the imagery in these. Much older, much more history in them. And those two are running. Thank you, MJ, for your bid. Thank you so much. This one is very cool. You guys have got to look at the pictures for this one. So if you click down there and you click the pictures, it's so cool. Now there is some damage. It's a very, very old book. It's an old spiral book. And you can see that there's a lot of scuff marks. This was on many, many children's bedroom floors. 1952. And then if you go all the way to the back, there is a paper doll riveted in the back. She is missing a foot. Be creative, give her a cast. And she has been taped up. And then this last page is disconnected from the spiral. But the dresses, the pages, are stories about the different outfits. So cool. This was definitely my mom's book. Thank you, MJ, for appreciating this. I know this had to be my mom's book. My mom was born in 43. So stinking cute. Thank you so much for that. I'll put her sweet little legs back. I hope you give her a blue cast. She needs a blue cast on her leg. I have some magazines. There are magazine. Yeah. So there's 40 feet of bookshelves in this barn of stuff that I have been going through for a very long time. And if you guys had any idea with what I started with, I'm really shocked that the house was still standing with the amount of weight that was in this house. These magazines are all from 1969, Model Airplane News, and they're all black and white. There's no color illustrations inside of them, but some of the graphics are just super super cool. These are running. Anyone you know that does models, I mean, just to use the inside of these magazines for like decor in a craft room or a modeling room would be amazing. Thank you for looking at those. We have some older hardcover books. So these are, I was putting these together like this more for color. So if you were interested in one of these books, they could be risers or you just enjoy the book. We got a couple of different ones here. Mother by Kathleen Morris. The Green Years, A.J. Cronin. The Lion's Share. Oh, you got to see that one. That one is really cool looking. Look at the embossing and the gold on this. Really cool. But yeah, a lot of people were going after these as risers and they wanted different colors as risers. So I got a bunch of different colors and this is for one. So you choose one book. Bunch of different, a lot of these are antique. If you want me to make a riser set for you with certain colors, I can certainly do that. We showed other books the other day, and I think I've shown a lot of these. I have kitchen scales. If anyone is interested in kitchen scales, I'm just going to double check my auction tab here and see if there are any pre-bids. There are not any pre-bids. So I think I'm going to start wrapping it up. I haven't had any dinner. If you bundle shipping, I will do some pre-bidding. It automatically bundles whatnot automatically bundles things. Up to 5 pounds is $9.21. I am too new apparently to have a max shipping button. So I can't do max shipping yet. I don't know if they're waiting for me to get to 1,000 or I don't know. I'm a long way away from 1,000. So, but if there's a bunch of things that you're interested in, I can certainly lower the starting price a couple of bucks to make up for the fact that I can't do max shipping. Unless you're buying something that really needs to ship by itself, and then yeah. So you let me know. I know the shipping bundles is a big thing for people. So yeah. So I'm going to go get some dinner. And my show this weekend that I had listed as a book show, I think I am going to change it to, a variety show, see what else I can load through the course of this week. Again, I work full time. So, yeah, I have to do the 8 to 5 thing with a significant drive home. So I will do the best I can to preload things. If you are watching me on YouTube or Facebook and you have seen something that you want to have that I haven't listed yet, tell me. Send me a message on any platform, and you can even comment on my videos on my YouTube channel because that notifies me. So if I'm doing barn tours or other shenanigans somewhere on the property and you've seen one of my videos and you've seen something that you would like to purchase, I am happy to load it into my whatnot bin for you or bring it to my next sale to run it for an auction if multiple people. Yes. Yes, it does work. Want to see? If multiple people ask me for the same thing, let me find an available plug here. No, interrupt me. Are you kidding me? Don't let me just keep talking. You be like, shut up, lady. I want to buy something. I love it. Hold on. It did work. Oh, that bulb might be blown. Let me check the bulb. I think that bulb is blown. I will find another bulb and hens on nest. I have some hens on nest that I have not loaded as of yet. So I'm gonna check the bulb. If you bookmark this little guy, it'll notify you the next time I bring it up, and I will find a light bulb that works, and we will test it again because I'm pretty sure it works. Awesome. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, I'm like getting hungry. I need dinner. We are going to go raid one of my friends. If you guys like watching people dig, you're going to go see Dwayne. He's one of my favorite people to sit in the chat and watch.